Okay. Oh, the bees. Angry. Angry. Oh, the bees. Anyway, I got some new plants, y'all. That's some kind of raspberry. And I think it's put on another little growth since it's been here. I think that's new. I don't remember those leaves. But I'm going to pop those up. At some point they're going in the ground, but I don't know where. Y'all look at my, this is my calamanders. Y'all know them. They've been there a while. But y'all look at this pleurisy root. And this is what it looks like when it goes to seed. See, I've never grown this. My neighbor gave me this. He said he don't even know how to use it. But I said I may look up how to use it. But it sure is pretty though. And then this is what it look like when it go to seed. So if anybody wants pleurisy root, now that's supposed to be good for your lungs and all this. It's herbal. The guy that gave it to me is really into herbs, but he said he don't know how to use that one. I just want to say thank you to everybody who has been getting these walking onions. Y'all have helped me, because Lord still, I still got so many. Lord have mercy. I'm trying not to let them go to waste. Y'all better get these walking onions now. Because y'all ain't going to get them nowhere else for the price that I'm shelling them out at. Uh, but, yes, indeed. So I just wanted to show y'all the jungle of jungles. So she been leaving. I believe she got a job. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm talking to my neighbor. Is that boiling water? Iris. Y'all look at your girl at the door. Cutting up, wagging your tail. You ain't gonna bust a grape. But anyhow, if I can quit being interrupted. But yeah, y'all, my sweet potatoes. I didn't think I was gonna have no sweet potatoes, y'all. I looked down in here one day, and you'll notice after you go out in so a while, you'll be able to tell stuff apart. These are regular potatoes, and them suckers look beautiful. Oh, they beautiful. Look, let me back up, and let me tell y'all, this space is about 10 feet by, well, let's say 8 by 8. It's about 8 by 8. And I don't think I planted that many potatoes, y'all. I think this is 10 potatoes. And y'all know me, I don't do all that cutting. Lord, look at him over there. Anyway, y'all know I don't do all that cutting and sealing and healing and all that. I put them potatoes in the ground and walk away. But I have put, y'all know I put those sweet potatoes back, and I think it's just now getting hot enough. Now keep in mind, I have onion down in here, if I can show y'all. This gonna be a cluster bleed when it's time for me to, Lord, these pine cones. When it come time for me to pick this, I think I'll be able to sneak the onions out. And these onions over here that I started from seed, I think these are gonna end up being my sets for next year, because look at the tops, they're done. These are gonna end up being my sets. See the top on this one? It's completely gone, and it pulls out super easy. So that's a good thing though, because like I said, most of these, the tops already gone. I can't with these people. My neighbors forever. They have nothing better to do with themselves. I want them to get a garden so they can leave me alone. But y'all can see, all of these are gonna be my little sets for next year. Because if y'all remember the onions I planted over here, let me show you how big they are. Like this here, that, and this. Y'all see these bulbs are much bigger, and if y'all remember, these are the ones that I planted as they were that other size. So yeah, so I think I got it figured out, y'all. Start seeds, make sets, plant sets, and then they'll get big like that. So I think that's my rotation. I think I'm gonna be able to be halfway successful with that. I wish I had have left a few seeds on some of these so that I could collect seeds and I'll be fully, because see, I'm gonna have to buy seeds again to make sets again. See what I'm saying? So I gotta be fully, I gotta leave maybe about 4 plants to get enough seeds. Leave the seed heads on. Remember when I was breaking the seed heads off? I need to leave those on, about maybe 4 or 5 plants. That way I get enough seed to start sets, and then I'll have my sets, and then next season in spring, I can plant my sets and I'll have my big onions. See what I'm saying? So it's a cycle. So I need to keep that in my mind. You know, as you grow stuff, you continue to work out stuff. These peppers need to be separated out. This lemongrass is looking fairly good. That comfrey needs to go in the ground. I think I know where I want it. Those are some new raspberries over there. I think those are fall golds. And then let me show y'all this. These are the muscadines. They're loving the heat and the sun. They're just loving it. But I haven't uncovered these in a while because I want to keep the humidity in them. Remember when I talked about humidity being more important than rooting hormone? So these are now, I have to be careful so I don't rip off buds. These are now leafing out, which is good to see, but I'm going to water those. I think it's time for me to water these. And then I'm not going to water them on camera. I'm going to water them. Look at these figs. Look at those. Look at that. That's pretty. These are called Emma. They're supposed to be somewhat rare. It's like a white fig. But yeah, we're gonna see about that. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh wow, I don't want to break that. Look at that, pushing out fruit. These are mulberries, so they're actually pushing out fruit, which mulberries push out fruit first. And these cuttings were clearly old enough to be pushing out fruit, but you can see the little mulberries there. And those are actually females. The last time I thought I had mulberry, I thought they were females, like they're going to be the actual fruit. They were actually catkins, which are the male ones. So if you touch them and a lot of dust comes off or pollen, those are male and they're going to be catkins. But they say that mulberries can change gender, or they can have male and female on the same plant. These are mulberries as well. They're pushing out nicely. I only had 1 set of these die. The person is supposed to be sending me another. They're supposed to be sending me another set of what I ordered. This looks like only one of these wants to leaf out. And you have that sometimes. And then we'll uncover these. And I'm wondering, can I just leave them uncovered at this point? But I'm not sure yet. Oh wow, these look good too. These are the same. The guy sent me a bunch of these. But these are pushing out fruit too. If y'all can see all those females. And once again, like I said, you touch them, no dust or anything. So those are females. My horseradish ain't looking too good. Y'all tell me, people that grow horseradish, do horseradish like the heat? It probably don't. It probably grows where it's cold. Y'all can see strawberries in here getting ripe. We had a lot of rain, so it's actually ruining the taste of my strawberries. My strawberries aren't half as sweet as they're supposed to be because we just keep getting rain. That's one thing to watch out for. Rain, your plants up taking so much water will dilute the flavor of stuff. It doesn't matter if it's strawberries, tomatoes, or whatever. I did have some damage here. The worms, and I've been spraying my BT and my spinosad, but you know, the rain just washes that stuff off. I'm surprised that stuff still looks as good as it does. I'm gonna harvest a lot of it and spray the new stuff. But yeah, I wanted to show y'all really where I had the most damage at though. Oh boy, you know, this right here. When you see this, like, you know, I see some people, they be like, oh, I got a couple of holes. You know, the leaf looks like this. When you see this here, this will break your heart. I mean, skeletonized. These worms are ravenous. Now, keep in mind, I came out here and sprayed yesterday. See that right there? That worm is dead. And can y'all see that wasp right there? those particular wasps apparently eat these worms, but apparently I had so many worms that they couldn't really. Like I said, I sprayed yesterday. It did rain a little bit. I don't think it washed all of it off. I'm gonna spray again today. But Jesus, it's ridiculous. Like, you see this one? See that? They on the garlic now. They don't even like garlic because they're trying to get off the stuff that's killing them. But it is what it is. Y'all see, I got a lot of lettuce seeds to collect. I haven't been able to collect my lettuce seeds like I want. I started collecting them. I need to collect some more. I know I'm probably gonna have random lettuce growing down into through here because I know I'm not gonna get all of them seeds. Some of them bound to fall. But yeah, that hurt my little heart to see all that stuff ate up like that. This kohlrabi just won't quit putting out leaves. I'll be harvesting off this, eating it like collards. I planted borage down in there. The borage is looking good. Y'all look at my garlic. Oh, that's falling apart. I better take that in the house and use that. I better wash that off and use it. Look at them clothes. Come through, garlic. That's another one. All the paper fell off of it. You can see how pretty the clothes are. But this is the elephant garlic. These are some of the big ones. Baby, don't root back down there. These things trying to grow again. They rooting back down into the ground. Here's a really nice big one. But yeah, this is my garlic harvest that I need to take in and, do what it do. I was just kind of leaving it out here in the sun a little bit to let it dry, but then we started getting all this rain. And then I'm like, oh, this is futile. But these are the iron and clay. That's the whippoorwill back there. This is the pink-eyed purple holes. Oh my God, the pink-eyed purple holes. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Look how many vines. And then I came out here today and they already beans. I ain't even seen no flowers, but like I said, it's been raining, so the jungle has ensued. Y'all see my walkway is gone. The carrots is doing their thing. See, these little wasps and stuff, they be going in and out of here looking for them worms. Woo! Try they all over here by me. But yeah, so when you see wasps in your garden, don't automatically freak out. Try not to. I think those wasps can bite. Those look like the red ones. I think the red ones do. Well, I say bite, but sting. Get this clover out of here. This is an oak tree. Ah, it broke off. This is air potato. Get that out of there. Let me see here. But y'all can see how stuff is ate up. The devastation. Nothing. These people be talking about carrot fly. Y'all tell me where carrot fly live, because I never get that stuff. Watch I say that and then I come out here tomorrow and all that's ate up. But y'all can see how pretty that is. I really be leaving that for the pollinators. I mean, I'm going to collect seeds. If anybody wants seeds on this is the only carrot variety I'm growing, so it's not going to be crossed with anything. Nobody around here grows carrots. If y'all want seed on that, let me know, because it's growing really well. And I've tasted them. They're delicious carrots. They're absolutely delicious. Very sweet. If you've never had a fresh carrot, it's very different than the store. Carrots in the store are simply sweet. That's all. But when you pull fresh carrots, it's almost like they have a carrot perfume. Like they're very aromatic, which is very different than what you get. I'm talking about raw. If you cook them, you lose some of the aromatics, but they still taste better than the store bought. Now, well, let me double back. I need to tie that tomato up. This one, it's laying down like that. I need to tie it up to the pole. That's the whole purpose of me growing it in the pole. These are the picket peas. Look at these things. Productive. I have never tasted these. I've never grown them before. So I'm not going to tell you immediately run out and get seeds for this. I will show you that this is very productive. Very productive. The vines are growing like gangbusters. I mean, wrapping around everything, which is good. This tomato is gorgeous. Y'all know I don't label. I don't know what it is. Look at you. Get off. Anyway, y'all see that tomato down in there? They kind of ribbed. I know I planted pink ox hard, Zapotec, and some other ones. I planted some other ones, y'all. Celery's going to seed. This is another tomato. I need to put a cage here. But all of my tomatoes are going to outgrow my cages. I'm going to put cages at first, but then I know what I'm going to do. Look at this. This is a sucker. And once again, I don't sucker my plants. All that what they be talking about airflow and stuff. Now, if you stay in a super wet environment, if you use city water, if you do not grow like this, don't try this. When I was using city water, I had more blight than the law allowed. I use 99% rainwater. I don't sucker my plants. I don't believe in suckering plants. All that what they talking about, oh, it sucks the energy from your plants. That's a lie. My suckers have suckers that are as big as this plant. And when I show y'all this other tomato, it'll be just like last year. Y'all see this? This has fallen down. It's kind of almost like it's broken off, but it's trying to root. Matter of fact, this right here, this broke off. This one right here broke off the top. I just shoved it in the ground. Apparently it's rooting because it's not dead. Tomatoes is like that. When you break stuff, shove it in the ground. It'll root. Let me see here. Is that Will? Probably. My watermelons. Let me show y'all. I came out here today, y'all. This don't make no sense. You know, after all these years of struggling, I guess the gardening guys was like, oh, you can't grow watermelons? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ain't through. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 right there. Let's go around the back. 10. And I mean, every day I find some. No, that ain't well. 11, 12, 13. This is a weed. 14, 15. 16. I'm still going, y'all. We at 16. Don't lose count. And I know I'm probably missing some. There's some up in here I don't see. 17. 18. That one's the biggest one I got. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. So that's 26, and I'm gonna quit counting. I came out here and found that row of 6 or whatever that was, 5 or 6 today. Every one of those holes in the center blocks had a watermelon in them. One of them had 2. And I was like, oh my God, 26 melons. Your girl went from producing one little sorry melon to 26, 27, walk past that one. 27. Whew, Lord. If you focus on it and you want it, you do what you got to do, you will have what you want. Now, after I leave from them melons over there, the same person who sent me the melons sent me these squash seeds. Look at that pretty patty pan down in there. I just pollinated one the other day. Look at all those flowers. But they're all males. There are no females open right now. I pollinated a patty pan yesterday. Like I said, I ain't been seeing the bees that I want to see. These are three big old squash. I'm going to make squash lasagna out of those today. Child, this amaranth. I sprayed some spinosad on it. Maybe it'll help. Maybe they have eaten this down to the stem. I don't want to jinx myself, but my other stuff, I mean, other than them little cabbage moths, I ain't really having a whole lot of trouble. Now, we're going to come to this behemoth, and I got to do something about this. Because, let me tell y'all something. When y'all grow that black cherry, grow that by itself. This is sinful. This is not right. Genetically, this is not right. This has overtaken the cage, tore the cage down. These vines is 8 feet long. And my lady cream peas growing in here with them. And Lord have mercy. This, let me tell you. And this is a volunteer black cherry. Volunteer. It has torn down. Just torn down. But look at the tomato. Don't think it ain't making. Look at all these blooms. I got to kind of try to stand this back up. I think I know what I want to do. I got some bamboo and stuff around here that I think I'm gonna lash to these tires. I'm gonna try to show y'all what I'm gonna do. But these tomatoes, look at this. Look at this. How many tomatoes that y'all count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's normal. That's a small tress. I'd usually get a tress with 20 on it. That's a small one. But look at them lady cream peas. So I done created a monster for myself. I done created an absolute monster. I tried to tie this sucker and do It's doing the same thing it did last year. Taking over everything. I had to grow this thing by itself. These tomatoes here are looking gorgeous too. My tomatoes are looking gorgeous overall. Loving the heat. I know they're gonna quit setting all but my Everglades. I plant at least 2 Everglades every year. These may be Zapotec. You see how they're forming. Zapotec is has a lot of ridges in it. But y'all, I can't remember what I planted. It don't matter as long as it tastes good. These eggplants are looking pretty good. I think the reason why the eggplants have less holes than they normally do is because the flea beetles are enjoying the amaranth more than they're enjoying the eggplants. Those eggplants look good, but they don't look half as good as the ones in the back. I'm not sure why. They say eggplants love heat, love the sun, all this. The ones in the shade gardens are growing way bigger than the other ones. But I ain't gonna take y'all back there right now. Look at this. Y'all see any holes? 0 holes. And this is my Crayola cellar that I did not protect that's coming back. These other Crayola, a couple of these coming back from the roots. This is coming from the roots. This is coming from the roots. This one over here is a new plant. This right here, that's a new plant as well. Those are from seeds that drop down volunteers. There are eggplants in there with that. This is an eggplant over here. Look how pretty it is. Not one hole. Not one. And like I said, they say they love sun. This is a sunny spot. But the ones in the shade garden are much better. But yeah, that's why I'm going to leave y'all on this tour. I'm going to show y'all I had to pot up. I got some black cherry plants. I think I'm going to sell them locally for people who want these things. I got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are all volunteers. So I know those plants are going to be stellar plants. This is a white blackberry called Snowbank. So yeah, that's what I got going on, y'all. And I'm gonna leave y'all right there with that. I'm gonna give y'all a little peep of the gooseberries. Wait a minute. This sucker turning. Look at that. Can y'all tell it's got a little red tinge to it? See, I can't remember if these are supposed to be the green ones or the red ones. I have both varieties. But anywho, yeah, so until next time, see you guys later.